Yeah, no, I thought you said you were in Toronto the weekend, no?
Yeah, yeah, I was all right. I came back like when I went there to watch the fight.
Yeah.
They had the closed circuit thing for the pay per view. Who was it? The heavyweights, Chris Arreola and Ortiz. Yeah, I watched that and came back. Right. Saw a bunch of the boxing guys, watched the fight.
How was that? All right. Was it a good atmosphere and stuff?
Yeah, it was all right.
He's back. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, it's funny because the undercard fights were really good, but nobody knew who they were. There were those like 3 or 4. Let me see, 1, 2, 3. There was 4 fights, all Mexican fighters, and they were good fighters too. But nobody knew who they were, so they never cared. But I did. I was watching. No, they were good.
So how's things in the gym and everything? All right? All good?
Yeah. Gym's all right. It's just because we can't fight, we don't know what's going on. It's sort of a lack of motivation, right? Not only from the boxers, but the trainers too. Our boxing, Boxing Ontario, the affiliate of our association, they're not really telling us too much because they don't know much because they're getting it from IABA. So we really don't know what's going on. Just train and wait and see what happens.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I'm hearing maybe spring.
Wow.
I know.
That's a fair way away.
Yeah.
It's a fair way away. Oh dear. So I was going to talk to you about your career quickly. Just a quick. So obviously I've done my research. 150 amateur fights.
Yep.
That is some record. 4 times national champ?
Yep.
And a bronze medal at the Pan American Games.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add to the to the amateurs?
Well, I won a few international tournaments, which were pretty good. I beat Justin Ralzo from Australia, who ended up getting a silver at the World Championships. At the World Championships in '89, I fought Julio Gonzalez from Cuba. I was the only one that went the distance. He knocked out 5 guys except me. Larry Nicholson won a silver medal at the World Championships. I beat him twice. So I've had some really good wins that, they're kind of not known about. But actually, I was a better pro than I was an amateur. I had some good wins as an amateur, but everybody knew, oh yeah, Billy's going to do good as a pro. And I did.
How was that turning over for you? How was it like, going from amateurs to pro? Was it easy? Was it an easy turnover, or was it just?
Yeah, for me it was easy. Yeah, no problem at all. The 3 rounds, the 6 round, like I never fought a 4-rounder. No. I went right to 6. My first fight was a 6-rounder. Then the first time I saw 8, 9, 10, that was kind of wow, oh my God, I'm going 8 rounds. That was kind of surprising. And then I got into going 10, 11, 12, and it was like, oh, this is old news now. But I got myself in great shape, so it was not a big deal back then. But train hard, right?
Yeah, that's what I say. I mean, your first part of your career. I mean, your whole career was fantastic. But I mean, your first part of your career, you were just. Did you challenge for the RBO title quite early on in your career?
Did I what?
Did you challenge for the IBO lightweight title?
Yeah. Yes.
But that was quite early in your career, wasn't it?
That was my I think that was my 14th fight.
Yeah. I mean, even now.
Toronto Metro Convention Center. Yeah, Toronto Metro Convention Center. I fought a Filipino, Amado Cabato. Never been knocked down in his life, and yeah, I beat him. Won the title.
Wow. How was that for you? That's like your first world title, you know?
I've had harder fights. That was a hard fight because this guy was really, really tough. He had a good chin. He could take anything. I beat him up every single round, hurt him to the body every single round, but he kept coming and coming and coming. So, you know, I really had to be in good shape for that fight, which I was.
Yeah.
Luckily, because this guy was hard.
So who did you say? Yeah, go on.
He ended up moving to Canada. He lives here now. Lives in Toronto. Got married, has a kid, and he lives here.
What a small world.
Small world, exactly.
Have you ever met him afterwards, or have you ever sort of seen him afterwards, or was it just?
Oh yeah, many times. Oh yeah, lots. Whenever I see him, he goes like this to his liver. He taps his liver. He goes, "Oh, you hurt me! You hurt me!" Funny. Good guy though.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It seems like that. You get that with boxing. You know, the boxing fraternity, if you like. You know.
Yeah.
Leave it all in the ring.
Certain characters. There's certain people you like on the way up, and then and you don't like. Like I've had lots of guys coming up that I don't like, but now they're older, they're coaches. But you know, back in the day, I didn't like them at all. No. I was really an asshole. I was sort of really, really hard. I didn't like pretty boys. I didn't like the dancing around the ring, flamboyant and stuff. I didn't like that at all. I like you come to fight and that's it. Do your job, get out of the ring.
Yeah.
And you know, some of these guys from Toronto, my friends now, not then, they were pretty boys and they're jumping on the ropes and they're like, nah, it wasn't for me. I despise that type of behavior. But we're friends now.
No, it's good. It's nice to hear. It is nice to hear. So what about another tough man you fought? I mean, you did fight some tough men. David Tete, the Commonwealth title.
Yeah, like we talked before. I said he was a tough guy. I remember the first round, he hit me with the left hook to the body. I blocked it, but he threw a left hook to the body. I blocked with my arm. My arm went numb, so I knew I was in for a long fight. But a lot of the fights that I've had, the ones that I've lost, especially the second one with him, was my own fault. I took the fight on short notice. I was doing diuretics. I was doing furosemide to pee out the weight because I was 145 pounds. I did all the things wrong, like a professional shouldn't do. But you know, you're young and stupid, and you do them. And you know, I lost the fight.
Yeah, but he was tough. You did take his undefeated record.
Yeah, and he had 2 fights after me, and I fought 20.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
20.
There you go.
I fought for two world titles, and he retired.
Yeah.
I had detached retinas too.
Really?
Yeah, nobody knows about that. I had detached retinas, but not just one. I both eyes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sugar Ray Leonard retired. Sugar Ray Leonard retired in the early 80s because of one, and I had 2 and came back and fought.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's that for you now? Does that give you any bother now, or is it obviously not getting whacked in the face? It does.
Nope, it still does. In contacts, and then I still wanted to fight, so I had to get the LASIK surgery.
Oh wow!
So I got the LASIK surgery. That was $2,000 an eye, which I never had. So I got that, and then 10 years later, probably 2008, it started to fade away, and I either get the surgery or get glasses, and I didn't have the money, so I got glasses. So I'm back to where I was.
That's right.
Horrible.
Two detached retinas. One detached retina must be horrible to have two and still fight. Jesus.
Yeah, I remember the doctor checking my right eye. He said, "You're not." I was supposed to fight a week later, like on the Friday. He goes, "You're not fighting." I go, "Why not?" He goes, "You have a detached retina." I go, "No, come on," because I can see perfectly. And he checked the other eye. He goes, "You got two detached retinas." I'm like, "What?" I started crying in the doctor's office because I thought my career was over.
Yeah.
Which for most people, it would have been over.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's terrible.
So did you, when you fought Spadafora, did you fight him with detached retinas?
No, Spadafora, my eyes were good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that was just a bad style and a 24-foot ring in Pittsburgh. His judges, plus he's a good boxer too.
Yeah. I think
Just a bad
when he
style.
31-0 when he fought you, so you know.
Well, the thing was when I watched him when he fought Israel Pito Cardona. He fought Cardona before me. He fought him on the inside. So I thought, okay, I fight just like Cardona. I go, he's going to fight me on the inside. So I brought in a sparring partner from Pittsburgh down in the States to emulate what Cardona was going to fight like. Well, we get to the fight and he fought nothing like that. He ran the whole fight. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Why would he box this guy or fight this guy and box me? It's like, I don't know. So we got cut off. We got caught off guard.
Yeah, was you fully fit for the fight? Was you fully prepared for the fight and everything like that, or was it just?
Yep. No problem.
No,
bad style, and just did the wrong thing. Yep.
And he was a very good fighter anyway. Spadafora. I think, like I said, when you fought him, I think he was 30-0, 31-0, or something like that.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. He did well for himself. He screwed up afterwards, but.
Yeah. He did go a bit. He did go a bit wayward, I'll say. If anything.
Yeah. No. That's right.
So we've had a little chat. So what would you say would your hardest fight have been in your career? What would the hardest one? Just off the top of your head, what was the hardest fight you had?
You know, there's so many because I think of different reasons why they were hard. Yeah. So like I think of the second Tete fight being hard because I never trained properly. I was taking diuretics, I was taking ephedrine. I was doing all the bad things, so I felt horrible. Juan Diaz, I had the flu, which I thought I could have beat him, but still to this day, it's my biggest regret.
Oh, really?
I had a fight for the WBC Continental America. Pardon me?
I said no to Juan Diaz. You said that's kind of your biggest regret.
Yeah, because I got sick. Yeah, I know. If I wouldn't have got sick, I would have beat him. I had a fight for the WBC Continental Americas title against Jesus Rodriguez. Yeah. That was a hard fight. I lost the first 5 rounds. And then I knocked him down like 5 times the rest of the fight and beat him. That was a hard fight. That was a 12-rounder.
Yeah.
Cabado, the IBO title was an easy fight. Just had to be in shape. Rodriguez was tough. Had a few 10-rounders. They're tough fights, but those ones stick out. Diaz, Tete, Rodriguez. Yeah, but all learning experience.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So you still say Juan Diaz was your biggest regret in your career?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I got sick. I mean, I was working at the casino, so I got home it was Sunday night. I got home Sunday night, woke up Monday morning, and I knew right away I was sick. And I was leaving for Houston on Tuesday, so I thought, okay, it was December, so I'm thinking to myself, okay, it's winter time in Canada, so it's freezing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to Houston. It's going to be 30 degrees. It's going to be nice and hot. by the time the fight comes, I'll be fine. Nice hot weather, I'll get over it. No, I got worse.
No.
It was the lightest I weighed in for a fight since I think it was 1985.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. 133 pounds, which I've never done that before.
No.
I
that was due to the illness.
Have a hard time making weight.
Wow.
Pardon me?
I said, and that was due to the illness?
Yeah, due to the illness.
Wow.
Yeah, 133 and a half. Yep, didn't have to try to make weight or anything.
No.
133 and a half.
Because on your record, that's the only stoppage in your record. On your record, that was the only stoppage defeat you had, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And you were sick.
Yep. And I was sick. Yep. Yep.
Unbelievable. And then you just retired after that, didn't you?
Yeah, I retired. Took a couple of years, spent with my family, and opportunity came up. Done pretty good as a coach.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I got some national champions. I'm still running. Got the gym going. Yeah, it's good.
Any prospects for us to look out for?
Good run.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, it always changed. You know what? It's always recycling because the problem is you start with them, they get good, they get a lot of fights, they get experience, and they turn pro, they go somewhere else, or somebody grabs them and they go somewhere else. There's really not much loyalty. It's really hard in amateur boxing. Yeah. So I have a few pro trained, maybe 5 or 6 amateurs. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I can't get too involved. Just gotta be nice with them and treat them as boxers, and just work with them. You can't get too close because it's heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's a shame. There's not much loyalty in boxing anymore, is it?
No, it's sad.
It is. Obviously, because you're involved in the gym, are you watching it? Are you up to date with the latest fights and stuff? Or?
Oh yeah, well, like I said, I watched the fights on Saturday,
and
then what do we have this week? We got Canelo and Saunders, so I'm gonna watch that. Yeah, I keep up to date with as much as I can. Definitely.
Who do you think is going to win that, Canelo and Saunders? You got a winner or
Canelo?
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Even if it's close.
Yeah. It's Mexican weekend, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Cinco Mayo. That's right.
Yeah, it's Mexican weekend. He ain't losing that fight.
Sure.
No way.
No, not at all.
No way. Anyway, Billy, I'm going to let you get back to it now.
Okay.
And I'm really, like I say again, really grateful for your time and everything. You taking the time to talk to me.
Great, no problem. Anytime.
I really appreciate that, Billy. And I'll keep in touch with you, like I said before.
Definitely.
And it'd be great to chat to you again soon.
Definitely. Thank you. Anytime.